Hello, welcome back to Xanthus Gaming. We're here today in Soulstone Survivors, and we are doing an Arcane run where we have basically got permanent uptime on Arcane Shield. We have multicasts through the moon. We're near 100% crit chance. Our Arcane Beam and our Light Beam are doing just crazy amounts of damage. Light Beam applies brittle, Magic Missiles apply brittle, and then everything applies a ton of fragility. And we are just destroying stuff. We're also stacking up some block power and some armor power just to see, if we can get kind of tanky here. We're at the end of a Curse difficulty 5 run, and we're on Endless Stage 4. As you can see, things are starting to get crazy. We finally procced our last cheat death, so I figured I would just kind of record the end of this run for you guys, kind of see how it goes, see if we can get past level 4 of Endless and into level 5. It looks like we actually did that. Our uptime on our Arcane Power Buff is permanent. Our uptime on our Arcane Shield is pretty solid as well. And yeah, this is kind of where we're sitting at right now. So let's see how far we can go on this bad boy. I might actually turn the game sound up just a little. Look at all those resources. Oh my goodness. All those legendary resources. We're going to turn the game sound up just a little to where it was last night when I was recording. There we go, that should be about right. And if you guys want to see what this looks like, I turned down the graphics so I could actually see what was going on. But this is kind of what the screen is currently doing at the moment. So yeah, it's a little chaotic, a little hard to tell what's going on. So we'll turn that back down. But it's pretty cool. Alright, no real good choices here. We'll just take armor power, add a little bit of damage mitigation. Let's kill Alexi first here. And he's dead. Let's go for this guy right here next. Let's reduce all damage we take by 2 for every instance of damage. Great. The Chaos guy is a little bit scary, so let's kill him. He's down. We'll go cast Frequency for Arcane Orb, just see if we can spam the crap out of it. Our next set of bosses is already up. 60% more multicast for Arcane Orb. Sure, sounds great. Let's kill the light guy first. He's down. Those light beams can just be real scary. 20% CDR for everything. That sounds just groovy. Try to take down Lexi, and we got 4 more bosses. This is like permanent boss rush right now. Holy cow. It's just constant bosses, isn't it? Okay. Armor power. Get some more mitigation. Potency of our Arcane Shield. That's what's keeping us alive. Because we are definitely not dodging everything, that's for sure. Grab a little bit more Arcane Beam. Look at all those crystals we have just sitting around the place. That's kind of crazy. More fragility gives us more damage multiplier. We're already hitting like a Mack truck. But still. I think I'll take more magnetic, more experience to pop more levels here. Multicast does work on the beams. It just strengthens your beam. Like it ticks faster and harder, basically. So it's a really good stat, but we've already invested a whole lot into it. Duration of Arcane Shield, let's go ahead and increase that so we can stack multiple layers of it. We are at 75% crit, so that'll bring us up to 80. We're trying to get up to that 100% crit threshold here. Grab a little more fragility. At the moment, we're applying about 300 stacks of fragility on bosses. Each stack applies 72% damage multiplier. So, I mean, you can kind of imagine if we're at 72% damage multiplier, we're putting 300 stacks on, we're increasing the damage they're taking by 21,600%. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. More block power, sounds great. Let's get rid of some of these crystals. starting to get a little bit annoying, all the little icons on the screen. Let's take care of those. Focusing more on that than the bosses right now, which is probably not the smartest idea. 10% damage across the board sounds just fine. More frailty, heck yeah. I think I was calling fragility, but I meant frailty. Ooh. 30% damage multiplier with Leviathan and slower movement speed. I think that's fine, because we actually have a lot of movement speed. And we have at least one rank of swiftness. I think that's just fine. Grab a little bit more max health, sure. Kind of scale that upwards a little. Alright, and that was Endless 5, apparently. Let's go a little bit deeper. This build's really good. Basically took a build that Sift had and modified it a bit. He didn't have the light beam on there, which I have so much area of effect on it right now. Basically, it applies to the entire screen. So whenever my beam is hitting something, which is all the time, the entire screen is getting stacks of brittle. That's basically the modification I made to the build. But otherwise, had to mute my mic for a second there, had to sneeze. Otherwise, it's basically the same. Another stack of frailty. The idea is you just get a super strong shield up, and you just keep it up all the time, and you make it really hard to kill yourself. And you stack lots of frailty on enemies, and you just let it do the rest. 12% multicast across the board. 24% crit damage, sounds good. And stand in the fire for a little bit, reflect some damage. Our shield will absorb a bunch of damage and then reflect a bunch back. It's pretty solid. Let's make up some of that movement speed we lost. I'll grab a little bit more health, sure. A little bit more frailty, sounds groovy. We also have just a ton of experience multipliers here. Just like a ton. And our character started with quite a lot to start. So 180% experience bonus. It's pretty good. Another rank of frailty. Our runes we have basically gives us more damage if we are applying less debuffs on enemies. So we're trying to do that. Oh, wait, I didn't actually take that one. Okay, so I can start taking things like gangrene. For some reason, I was thinking that we took the thing that reduced our damage when we have multiple debuffs on enemies, but I think I just didn't have enough rune slots to do that. So if I grab things like gangrene and that kind of stuff, I'm gonna get even stronger. So we might do that. I am also kind of sick if my voice sounds kind of weird. That's the reason why. Increase multicast chance even further. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Or indomitable. Our block chance is a 58% chance to negate all damage. Actually, we're gonna take that because I think we're starting to get some diminishing returns right now from the multicast. If we can get that block chance up real high, we're gonna be near impossible to kill eventually. Because if we're just negating all the damage all the time, I mean, how do you kill that? Increase the damage modifier for all your skills. Type frontal by an additional 40%. Heck yeah. Basically, reads do 40% more damage because most of my skills are frontal. And they might all be frontal, actually. Let's just go ahead and corner here. I think we're strong enough to do that. We can take any shots. Our shield should absorb it. We'll find out momentarily. This might be how I die from hubris. I'm watching my health. Nope, it broke through our shield. Oh, they broke through our shield, and they stunned us. Oh, and we almost died. Hubris. Okay, well, we live, though. Nope, not strong enough to corner yet. Alexi's stun really messed us up there. The fact that he was able to make us stop casting was a real big deal. Okay. Yep, hubris almost got the better of us. Cast frequency of shield, let's just get it refreshed quicker. Alright, more crit chance, edging up to that 100% still. Oh, Alexi knocked us down, we might be dead. Alright, more magnetic. Oh, we got up. Oof. Arcane beam, 45% damage or 50% damage on everything. What a hard choice. Oh, it's area modifier. Oh, we're already covering the whole screen. Oh, that sucks. Although our arcane orbs are not yet, but 40% damage on beam is just too good to pass up. 12% block power. Wow. So 59 up to 61. Nice. That's 2% chance to evade all damage. That's a really good one. Cast frequency of arcane orb. We're on a cooldown of 1.5 seconds. Wow, that's really fast. Or damage. I think we'll take the damage because it's already pretty much up all the time. Damage of all of our spells sounds good. And here we'll take cast frequency because there's no better option. Take care of the whirlwindy dude because he could definitely kill us. Let's go with some more movement speed so we can kind of kite around a little bit better. Move out of the death when we need to. Groovy potency of the shield buff, make ourselves a little bit beefier, a little bit tankier. We're not at the point where we can stand still. In fact, when we get knocked down like that, we get in real danger of dying. So we gotta be kind of careful. More potency for the shield. Yeah, Lexi's a really big problem because his knockdown can basically mean you die. And it's hard to see when everything else is happening on the screen. What I want to give for a reroll here. I guess we'll take movement speed. There's so many bosses up at once right now, it's actually kind of bonkers. Boy, I could definitely use a healing orb or two right now. Go with some more damage multiplier, sounds groovy. A little bit more damage multiplier again, sounds good. More damage multiplier, you say? Okay, if you insist. And there is Endless level 6. It's kind of spooky. Let's go and grab Brutal Strikes and add Bleed into the mix. Yeah, if I would have realized that I could have been adding those things earlier, man, that would have made a big difference. Okay, let's go to level 7, see if we can do this one. 7 might be pushing it, 6 was starting to get a little bit crazy there. It did full heal me, that's kind of nice. Oh my god, look at them just converge on me. Yeah, I guess we'll take area even though we don't really need it. There just wasn't a good choice there, so. Crit chance is at 115%. We don't need any more of that. 45 extra health, that sounds glorious. A little bit of buffer if we lose our shield, basically. A little bit of extra damage on our light beam sounds great. And more block power. Yeah, we're not at 100% yet, so let's take some more of that. Increase the area modifier of all your skills for Empower. No, we don't need any more area, I don't think. Let's grab Magnetic, get a little bit more experience modifier. Grab a little bit more movement speed so we can dodge stuff and potentially take a better version of Leviathan later. Let's grab a little bit more health, I guess. Here's our next wave of bosses. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bosses at a time? Wow. Alright. 10 bosses at a time at Curse level 5. Here we go. Magnetic. More Magnetic. 45% damage on Arcane Orb is really good, because like I said, those are up all the time and pretty much everywhere on the screen. So they're just doing crazy damage. Leviathan, we grabbed enough movement speed, we can take that. Expose weakness, heck yes. Anytime we apply effects while wound is active, there's a 50% chance they'll be doubled. Your critical strikes have a 100% chance. We have a 100% crit chance. Basically, this reads as 50% of the time we double apply our stacks of debuffs. That's actually absurd. It's so good. So good. Alright, sorry, I'm back. My daughter needed something, so I can pause there for a moment. Alright. More block power. Let's go ahead and try to get tankier still. Magnetic blue quality. Heck yeah, always take that. And these are all kind of trash. I will go with Leviathan, I guess. Alright, and we're starting to get kind of cornered here. 30% more damage on Arcane Beam. That's probably our highest damage ability. So well worth investing into. 20% more cast frequency for Arcane Beam. Again, worth freaking specking into because it's going to increase our damage as it multicast more. Increase damage modifier of everything by 50%. Wow, that's so good. That's actually crazy. Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck. Stupid trees, I couldn't even see them. I can't even see what those numbers are, but I think it's like hundreds of thousands. It's a little hard to tell, actually. Yeah, we got 135,000. Yeah, nice. Very nice. More damage for our Arcane Orb. That sounds groovy. I like it. And multicast 20% across the board. Sure, I guess. I mean, we are getting diminishing returns from it, but I think that's fine. I see a 1 million damage in there. 1.3 million. Wow. Alright. Now we're cooking with fire. More health. Make ourselves tankier. Let's go. I don't think we're tanky enough to just take it, but we're getting there. What's our cast time on Arcane Shield? 6.7 seconds. Now down to 6.3. That's pretty good. More fragility stacks, always good. More armor power is more damage mitigation. Damage modifier 40% on almost everything. I'll definitely take that. I don't know if we need any more area. Let's just grab more armor power. So currently our armor power is reducing damage by 42%, and we have a 64% chance to just negate all damage. Pretty darn solid. Definitely getting some frame drops here. Starting to work my computer to the limit, but that's fine. Reduce all damage taken by 2? I don't know if that's impactful at this point. Cast frequency of our shield definitely is, though. Alright. 10% more damage, sure. Gangrene, every time you apply fragility, apply bleed as well. Sounds groovy. 16% more armor power. More damage mitigation. More magnetic. More arcane orbs, cast frequency. You see how quickly he just melted? Damage of arcane orb by 45%. Sounds groovy. More frailty stacks. More crit damage or cast frequency of arcane shield. Yeah, that one. More 10% damage multiplier. Very nice. Heck, let's just take 20% area just in case. 30 more health, sounds good. I mean, it can always make our arcane orbs bigger, right? Wait, did we clear that entire stage? I think we might have. No, we're just killing stuff off screen. Oh, okay. Well, that happened. More magnetic, I guess. Alright, here's some more bosses for us. Oh, ow. I say ow, but it didn't get through my shield, but still, it looked like it should have been ow. 24% more crit damage sounds groovy. Multicaster. Multicaster. Okay, we can probably stand in the corner at this point. I don't have any more cheat deaths though, so it's a little risky to even try it, but we'll do it anyway. Armor power. Let's just see if we can take stuff to the face. Yeah, it looks like it. There is a rune you can get that reduces your chance to be knocked up or knocked back. Actually, we're gonna get out of the corner for the bosses though, because Alexi's gonna ruin our day. Armor power sounds good. Yeah, Alexi will stun us and then we'll just die. 30% more damage on our arcane beam sounds glorious. As if it was not hitting hard enough already. Grab all these little boss crystals from the corner. It's kind of funny. Alright, and 30% more on our orb or more block power. Block power gives us a chance to completely negate damage. We'll go ahead and go with that. Cast frequency on our orbs sounds groovy. I guess more area. Also more in power, so more effect on our arcane power, basically. More health sounds nice. Okay, let's stand in the corner, see what we can do. Looking solid. Not seeing my health bar move. 20% cooldown reduction across the board is great. Yeah, I think we're actually at the point where we can legit corner even against 10 bosses at a time. So that's kind of cool. I think we've hit the point where the game's not going to be able to kill us. Famous last words, I know, but we'll see. On to Depths level 9. We, with this run, I unlocked my last character, actually, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, more fragility. I mean, we started this video at 20 fragility, now we're at 32. So we're basically doing 96% extra damage, almost 100% extra damage for every stack. We're applying like 300 stacks. I mean, you can math it, you get it. It's bonkers. 10% shield. Let's grab even more fragility. Let's grab some Leviathan for damage. We'll grab more CDR. And there we are. Grab more magnetic, I guess. More fragility. Just sitting here blasting in our corner. Damage increase of all arcane abilities, which is 2/3 of our stuff. Sounds good. Damage increase of arcane beam. Cast frequency and magic missiles. It's already pretty much permanently up, but that's fine. None of these are very good for us, so I guess I'll just go area. Poisonous blood. Every time you apply a stack of bleed, 50% chance to poison. We have a 50% chance to bleed on every damage instance. So basically we're just going to be stacking lots of poison now too. 30% more arcane damage on everything. And here we are, living the arcane spark life. Just casual 18 millions popping up there. Grab more armor power. Damage increase on magic missiles is fine. More armor power. Groovy. Alright. So yeah, this, I think this run just went infinite. I think we're there. I don't think there's any way to kill us. So that's cool. I guess we'll go 24% crit damage. Block power to 12, duration of shield to 30, very nice. Alright, let's see. I'm back. Sorry, I had to help my daughter with something. More block power sounds great. What are we at for that now? Up to 66% chance to block. Still not up to 100. Okay, well, we're getting there.
Yep, see?
Yeah.
She didn't drink all of it.
Alright. My daughter started running out yelling about Mama's coffee for some reason. I'm like, seriously, no! Cast frequency of Arcane Shield 30%. Let's go. She's been in trouble all morning for doing naughty things, so it's been a day. Block power by 4. More frailty stacks. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know what to choose here. I guess potency of arcane power. Damage of all empowering, so arcane shield and arcane power. Sure. Alright, and that is Endless 9. Let's see if we can do Endless 10 next. Endless 10. Here we go. More cast frequency on shield sounds groovy. We're just gonna try a hold in the corner here. There's a lot of enemies. Next time they spawn, I'll count how many there are. Potency of the buff. Alright, 10% damage, 12%. Oh, let's do block. 10% damage, 40% damage, frailty. Alright. I mean, sure. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoops. 13 bosses at a time. Alright. Seems reasonable. Leviathan. Vicious strikes, 100% damage on 100 health enemies. Yeah, none of these are very good. We'll go area, I guess. Frailty. My guy's in a little bounce house. A little bit more Leviathan. Alexi's somewhere. I'm just not sure where he's at. Doesn't really matter, turns out. 16 multi-casts across the board, sure, I guess. I wonder what this looks like when we turn it back up to full graphics. It's not like we need to dodge anything anyway at this point. Let's melt our graphics card. 24%. Cast frequency of missiles, I guess. Let's go out of the corner so we can see what it looks like. More Leviathan, sure. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. Armor power. I mean, we don't even need to be in the corner anymore. We're just covering the whole map all the time anyway. I suppose it makes it nice because it clusters things together a little bit tighter. More Leviathan. More block power. They're just gonna knock us around. It's funny. Alright. Eventually they might get through my shield. If you get enough bosses stacked up, it's very possible. My shield is only shielding me for 252 damage at a time, which is, granted, twice the amount of life I started with, but still. Wait, where's this ice guy at? I don't even know where he was. It's all good. More crit damage. More damage on the orb, sure. More experience. More lethality, more fragility. Sounds good. I wonder what if there's a cap on level. Like if there's a level cap. 60% arcane orb multicast chance. Look at that. 150. It's at 396% multicast already. Plus the just general multicast of everything of 434. So it's It's almost up to 1000% multicast. 20% CDR. Why not? 12 block power, sounds good. So I think what I'll do is I'll finish the Endless 10 here, and then I'll just kind of pause the recording and just continue down the Endless line for a little bit. And we'll cut back once I think either it's starting to get sketchy or my computer's starting to not be able to handle the game anymore. We'll see which comes first. And we'll just kind of go from there. But I really don't think anything's going to get to a point of being a threat to us on this run at this point. I think we're pretty much past that danger, you know? I'm not sure where the boss is here. There he is. Hiding over here in the corner. How dare he? More block power. Okay, let's grab all the crystals from everywhere. They zoom in, feels good. Current block power is giving us a 70% chance to dodge all damage. Alright, we'll see you guys in a few endless levels. We'll cut back. Alrighty, we're back. Been going for a while now. Nothing's even coming close to touching me, but stuff is starting to lag out pretty bad. I have my graphics down to minimum visibility, more or less. And then I do have my damage numbers off. I'll show you what it looks like with damage numbers on. But that'll have to get turned off real quick, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Yeah, we're basically at the point of immortality, so I'm just gonna let this be the last level, so you guys can kind of see what it's looking like. It's spawning like 20 to 30 bosses at a time. You can see those damage numbers really lag things out. So we're actually gonna take those back off. You can kind of see how much we're hitting for there if you go back and pause. But yeah, I mean, they spawn, we kill them, they bounce house us a bit, and that's basically rinse and repeat. And it spawns just so many at a time, it's kind of bonkers. I'm sure I could go quite a bit higher, but I do worry about my graphics card and my CPU. It's getting super laggy, I don't want to like overheat anything. So I'll probably just call it here. It's kind of the funnest part about this is when you finish the level, watching all the crystals get gathered to you. It's like a rainbow of awesomeness. It's kind of fun. You'll see. And I did take off auto leveling because it was just interrupting the flow of things a little bit too much. Made it a lot easier to go through these levels a lot quicker and just do all the level ups at the end. It should be noted that if you do not do all the level ups before you go down to the next level, you lose all the levels you had stored up. So, you know, if that's something you do, turn off the auto level, make sure you use them before you go down to the next layer, because otherwise you will lose them. Alrighty, last three. They're probably just hanging out up here somewhere. Let's go track them down. There they are. 1, 2, and where's the third guy? Where is he at? Where's my arrow for him? I think he's down below here. Maybe. Yeah, there he is. Alright. And this is my favorite part. Zoom. Even that's getting a little bit laggy. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and end that there. Definitely could have went deeper. A lot deeper. But we'll go ahead and end there. And see what we get. 70% of Endless Cycle 3 completed. 100% of Endless Cycle 3 completed. Getting some achievements and some runes unlocked. Reach level 100 in a single match. We're 800. Eliminate 300,000 enemies. Yeah. Reach prestige level 30 with Arcane Weaver. That actually gave us level 163 with Arcane Weaver. Looks like we've unlocked some new abilities. Yeah, man, that gave us so much experience. I think we're like level 25 when we started. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so let's have a look at our brand new little portrait banner for the Arcane Weaver. Is going to be very different from all the others. We got a purple star on him now. Oh, look at that, so cute. Alright, runes. We got some new runes. Very nice. We got synergetic. Increase the chance of being offered synergy power-ups when applying one negative effect in chain and apply another. Increase the chances of those synergies happening. Ho, ho, ho. Ho. That's amazing. Alright. Weapons expert. You start the game with a special weapon skill for your currently selected weapon. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. Sure-footed, you're now immune to stun effects and much more resistant to pushback. Yeah, that's needed when you're doing endless mode like that, for sure. Controlled chaos. For all your abilities that deal random amount of damage, damage will be rolled twice and the highest roll will be chosen. Ooh, that'll be a fun chaos run. Very cool. Chaos, skill mastery, slam, swing. I think most of the rest of this we already had. What's this one? Commanding presence. Reduce all damage you deal by 40%. Increase the damage modifier of all summoned units by 40%. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, for a pet build. Increase the chance that active skills of Arcane will be offered to you. Very nice. And the ability to put Arcane on anything. Very cool. Recklessness, increase all damage you cause by 0.5 per missing point of health. Interesting. Cool, got some really new cool runes. Had a fun endless run, showcased a new build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and we will see y'all next time.